There, Karen. This is Sheena, and I'm uh, getting your video ready, your audit. So, as promised, I'll go ahead and send you this information, which has an audit of the performance around that area. I know for a fact that, sometimes, it's just hard to be launching something as to where you don't have insight about, you don't have facts about. And hopefully, this helps you out get a little bit more insight and direction as to where and how to start. And I'm going to be discussing three things, and that will be a Google Business Profile and your competition's Google Business Profile, website, and also your competition's website and the performance behind it all. So that you'll have a little bit more information before you possibly launch your website. I didn't see your website, so hopefully I didn't miss it. But first things first, I want to go over this, of course, Google. We all are familiar with Google, right? Google is the number one search engine in the whole wide world. And one of the recent studies and analytics that we have found, there's an analytics that was created by Backlinko, one of the best SEO blog company in the US, has that recent study that out of 12 million searches, 72% of people or researchers or searchers in Google click onto the first part of the page, right? So if you type in research here and sell my house fast, Tulsa, by the way, is one of the highest volume of searches for Google for Tulsa. They, the sellers, the buyers, or the clients, customers, or however you call it in our world, it's sellers, right? They click onto this area right here, right? And the lower you go along in the first page of Google, the lesser chances of you getting picked, you getting clicked, you getting exposure. And so much so, of course, if you go on the second page or further, then you're, less likely to be chosen, right? So let's discuss a little bit more about this, right? So this keyword right here in this area doesn't have a lot of competition, so it's definitely not going to be hard for you to be in top three. I have ranked some where as to where I'm competing with 15 pager competition. This one is just one page, so it's not going to be hard. So a few things that you'll want to be able to do is be able to um, register your name in Google Business Profile exactly um, as how you want to be called out there, your business to be called, right? Along with the same phone number, same hours of operation, same description, same everything, so that when Google kind of looks for you, it won't get confused that this one business right here is the same but then different address, so it's not matching. So it's very, very imperative that you have one standard information out there. And then the next will be being found in the directories, local directories where your competition is found. So if We Buy Houses Tulsa is found in 50 local directories, then take over those 50 directories, be there, be found in there, and plus more. And the next will be the reviews. Of course, if you've helped out people, I mean, I've ranked the website even without reviews, but having that shows credibility. It helps with the algorithm, with Google recognizing you as someone who is credible. Right. And then the photos, if you can upload 100 or more photos in there, the better. Again, the more updated your profile is each day, the more helpful it will be for you to get ranked here. So what is the benefit of you really being here, right? Versus doing like ads. You all know that ads is paid per click, so you're not having to worry about spending $25 to $50 per click and not being able to measure, because optimizing your profile and ranking it, if people pick you, clicks onto you, then you're not having to pay per click or per traffic. They can come and please as they go in your website, in your profile. And also, how do you say this? The traffic, you won't have to pay for the traffic. So looking forward to see you in this talk. All right, so we're gonna talk about another organic section, which is more of the website, right? So you're getting traffic from here. You're also going to be getting traffic from optimizing your website. So let's kind of check and see your competition, since I don't see your website. But this is what it should look like. Of course, we want to make sure that we are doing two things, because Google is recognizing two things, right? Command content and keyword. It sends its crawler bots to each and every single website 24/7, 7 days a week, 24 hours, 7 days a week. And the more information you have in there about, generally 1,500 to 2,000 words to talk about, something that makes sense, right? Like talking about yourself, your processes, how do you, how did you get into the business? What's your history? Something that has to do with your family, a video, even those photos, those are being read as well, right? So fast cash for my house. So you can embed those keywords as well on there. Some videos, photos of you and your family or yourself, right? So, and then within those words, those command contents, you want to have those keywords as well, right? All these keywords, you want to be able to incorporate that in your content, so that Google will say that, oh, what's your company name? I don't think I got your company name right. Um, Sell Your House Tulsa is relevant to the search of this seller. So let me go ahead and, send it over to the seller, right? So you are being found for those keywords. So let's go ahead and go to behind the scenes and the performance. And of course, I'm not sure if you have a website. Again, I apologize if I missed it, but I'm going to be discussing this information right here, so don't worry about everything else. So UR rating and DR rating. UR rating is your trust score, credibility score. DR rating is the power of your website, and both has to be relatively the same. Highest rating is 100, lowest is 0. And both are being impacted by backlinks and referring domains. And backlinks is a shout out of your link from another website, saying that whatever your business is, or Sell Your House Tulsa is the best in Tulsa, Oklahoma, or just simply stating it in a directory or in a blog. And then domain will be the website that is housing those backlinks or your link, right? And this referring domains can transfer power, credibility, and authority to your website. So right now they are being found for 932 keywords searches of different sellers, or different leads. And with as a return, their organic traffic is about 159 a month estimate. And if you calculate and think the possibility, right? If there were like 10% of that becomes a lead or a motivated seller that wants to sell their home, then you already have 16 leads, and multiply that by how much ever the deal is, 60 or 6,000, 5,000 to 10,000 or more, right? So that's your possibility. And that's way better than leaving your website just to be how do you say, business card. Now it's becoming a lead generating asset. So we're talking about real estate asset. There are websites that are assets as well, and that generates leads for us. So let's talk about the performance on the keywords, which is this, right? So sell my house fast, Tulsa. They are positioned number one, meaning here, right? Not page one, but ranked number one. And there are about 90 searches for that. So about 90 searches per month for just this keyword alone. And KD means keyword difficulty, how hard it is to rank for this keyword. 100 being the highest, 0 being the lowest, hardest, and 0 being the easiest. So being able to use these words in your website will be very helpful and beneficial for you to get ranked, and hopefully get in front of your sellers and be picked and be chosen. So those are two ways that you can go organic and be able to transform your digital assets into, or your digital assets into lead generating assets. So if you have any questions, let me know. But hopefully this helped out, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you, and you have a great week.